Welcome. Welcome to the replay. So nice to be here. A little incident with the laptop. I couldn't believe it. I couldn't go live. And then Sam was upstairs on Easter holidays, so he came down and sorted that out for me. And I'm a little bit late, but we're here. And if you're on the replay, that doesn't matter, does it? So Candy, hi, good morning. And good morning, Teresa. Lovely to see you. I had my phone all ready as well, because I thought if I can't get my laptop to work, I just can't miss my mornings with everybody. Patty, hi. Oh dear. Oh, Teresa, you're teasing me. This is live. And Mrs. Gigi. I do hope you've all had a wonderful time over these Easter holidays with your various festivals. Wonderful time. Mrs. Gigi's there. Good morning. Hope you've had a wonderful time with the family. And Anne, good morning, Anne. So nice to see you. Lovely. And Gail, dear Gail, come on, Gail T. Come on in, everybody. So nice to see you. And Deborah, good morning, Deborah. Always nice that you can join me here, and it's just so lovely to see Deborah and Renee in the chat room in Phibbsville on Thursday. It was just so lovely to see you there. And there's Deborah Joy. Good morning. Here's Freddie. And there's Deborah Joy with with Sassy. Deborah, I missed you. Yes. I fell asleep on Saturday night. Yes. And I missed Beth. I've only ever missed two of Beth since I've been following Beth. I've only ever missed two of her streams. And I missed you, Joy, and I missed you, Deborah Joy, at Tina's yesterday. Yes. I wasn't asleep yesterday. We were with family yesterday. I will tell you all about my Easter break. Yes, I will. And there's Jean. Let me read what Jean says. So nice to be here on a Monday morning to start the week. I agree. You'll just be listening because it's still difficult to read the chat. I will read it for you and for everybody else that's resting in the background. And my lovely neighbour, Katie, might be in the background listening while she works. That's nice. She came round. Our family tradition is to have our neighbours round on Friday, Good Friday. And Katie said, I listen to you while I'm working. That's so sweet. I didn't realise that. Yes, Jean. Are your eyes healing okay now? I do hope they are. Renee, did I interrupt myself? I did say it was so nice to see you in the chat room. And a lot of you have been in the chat room in Phibbsville that Aunt Bex created over the Easter holidays, haven't you? I haven't been able to make those because I've had two family gatherings, and in between those gatherings, I'm resting my head from taking in all the conversation. Good morning, Doug. Good morning. Good morning to you and dear Grace. And thank you for all those gorgeous emojis. Jean, we've got rabbits and hearts and flowers. Bonnie, good morning. Good morning. Come on in and we'll start the week together. And if you're on replay, Welcome, welcome. And there's Becky. Becky, is it Easter break for you? That's why you're able to be here so bright and early, because normally you're getting the family ready, aren't you? Oh, I'm so relieved that I could get on the computer. Your eyes are healing, Jean says. Great. The bubble of gas they put in my eye is taking a long time to dissipate. Oh, and it distorts your vision, but it's getting smaller. Oh, yes. Now you rest back, and I don't know whether you've been able to do any crafting or whether you've been watching YouTube and catching up with the Chateau Diaries, Jean. There's Christy. Good morning to you. Yes, your fairy godmother. I'm your fairy godmother. And here's our little fairy here. Flo. You're working, so you'll be gently listening. But you're sending big hugs. Christy, we're sending big hugs to you. And we can imagine you working in your studio, or maybe you're with the family getting them ready. Imagine you creating your beautiful mandalas in your studio. Oh, 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 Teresa understands that too. Yeah, Jean, Teresa, you're not reading the chat now, Jean, but Teresa is saying so that she's sorry to hear that, and she understands because she's had that too. It did take a little while, but she did get rid of it in the end. Oh, Jean's keeping up with So Diaries. I haven't been able to watch much YouTube over the Easter break. Oh, sometimes I just need my head to be in silence, which is a shame for me because I'm such an extrovert normally, but that's fine. That's fine. Melissa, good morning, Melissa. Come on in. Oh, and Jean, Teresa says she has once a month. Must have a checkup once a month, and you have that. Oh, sending our love to you. And while we're here, just welcoming everybody in, let's say a little welcome to Cheryl on the replay. Our lovely Cheryl, our sister Cheryl, is at an appointment this morning. She messaged me yesterday, and I had a little chat with her on the phone. That was nice. Oh, so hope everything is going well for you, dear Cheryl, dear sister Cheryl. Good morning, Mina. Mina's trying to decide what to do. She's finished the scavenger hunt, so she's on the lookout for another project. Let me see if I can inspire you, Mina, today. I've been making bits and pieces for ages, haven't I, with my slow stitching. There's little Freddie. And I thought, now's the time. I'm going to make a fabric journal, and I thought I'm going to make it with you. I'm not going to make it already. I've got an idea, so I've just got an ideas at the moment. Nothing, it's all pins. Nothing's completely made, so I am open to suggestions. Oh, Jean says she's never met anyone who's had this, but it's not uncommon. Oh, to have a macular hole in your eye, and it's totally fixable. And Jean is waving at Teresa. I love that we can sympathise, empathise with one another, and stand by one another. It's lovely. It's not really about the art. It's just, we're just creating a place where we can just get together and have a little chat. I'm loving that. Oh. You have wet and dry macula. Teresa says to Jean, just letting you know, Jean, because I know you can't read the chat. So this is my idea for, sorry to hear that, Teresa, actually. This is my idea for a cover. And this, Deborah Joy, do you remember this lovely kilt pin that you sent me? Isn't it amazing? And this is going to form the cover. So nothing's written in stone yet. And this was from our lovely Laura, the Jersey crafter. And I thought that will make a lovely part of a cover. And these were dangles are made by Sophia. Dust Fairies, Sophia. And I've put some pages together. I've had to pin things on the pages because if the camera sees white, it loses focus. So thank you, Renee. Isn't it lovely? So that's, I thought sometimes I tend to come to the table and I've got things ready. And I thought, no, it's nice to see things from the beginning. So I've cut out some pages. So the pages are like this. This is silk. And then I've got cut out some. So it's all a work in progress. I cut out some for pages. Teresa says to Jean, it's giving advice to you, Jean. Shut your eyes and relax. Yes, good advice from our lovely sister Teresa. There we are, Jean. Rest your eyes back and listen, and I'll read chat for you. Oh, here's Laura. Ah, limited typing. That's fine. No, that's fine. Don't you worry. Laura's saying hello to all of us. And Laura, I'm just saying to everybody, I'm starting to make my first ever, obviously inspired by our wonderful Lizzie Brewer, my first fabric book. And the cover, this is what Laura sent me. Isn't it gorgeous? And Deborah Joy and Sophia sent me this. So it's going to be another book full of community. Angie, hi. Come on in. Freddie's waiting for you, Angie. Come on in. Angie's had a busy, you've had a busy time, haven't you, Angie, at Keisha's sale? Yes, and I was lucky enough to be there when your things were being sold, Angie. I wasn't able to be on YouTube much this weekend, but I did manage to go to buy something at my first live sale ever. And it was some of Angie's yo-yos. So I'm over the moon, over the moon. Good morning, Tina. And I do apologise for not being there yesterday at your lovely live. We were with family, we were with Matt. Freddie is exhausted. We were running around Matt's garden. Oh, Malaya, how are you? If you go over, was it on your page or was it in a group? Malaya has been making dangles. Not just one dangle. Malaya's made 35 dangles. And the dangles in themselves, how many parts to the dangles were there? They looked to be 5 or 6. They looked beautiful, beautiful. Are they going up in your Etsy shop, Malaya? Beautiful. You've got a little conveyor belt going, but must have taken a lot of time. I find making dangles, I have done it with Laura's encouragement and I enjoyed it, but I do find it a little bit fiddly diddly. Oh, and there's our lovely Nashwa. Oh, okay. Angie's coming, she's going, but she's coming back. Oh, you're coming back though, Angie, but no pressure. You have a rest. You've had a busy weekend. Here's our dear Nashwa. Good morning, Nashwa, or good afternoon. And how are you and the family? Because you told us last week that you and your family haven't been well. 17 of your family have not been well. So you really have been on my heart, and I know others as well. Our lovely Laura mentioned you in her stream as well. Yeah. Oh, I don't know, says how many parts? Probably a dozen each. I'm not very good at maths, but 35 times 12. You went way crazy. Oh, Malaya. They are gorgeous. Do let us know if they go in your Etsy shop. Because they were substantial dangles. Really good. See, now once Malaya gets an idea in her head, she goes. And there's our lovely Janet USA. Good morning. Oh, I trust you are feeling a lot better now. Lovely, lovely Janet USA. Oh, and there's Tammy Wolf. Come in. Tammy W, come right in. How are you? Oh, how lovely. So nice to see everybody. Oh, dear. So, yeah, it's just a case of, if you've just come in, this is my first ever fabric book, and I thought I would put it together over the coming weeks with you. Blue page looks luscious. Let me find this one. Oh, this one. These are from when I first started streaming. We went through a phase of making things in fabric. It's only pinned on. I made a pocket and I made a tag. It's got seaside-y theme to it because we'd just been to the seaside. So that must have been last August. Nashwa says that our support means the world to her. A fabric book, my first, Janice, obviously so encouraged by our wonderful. So what do you, I'm asking for advice now. Where's that other page? This was the button page I did with you all. How do you think this would fabric down? Romeo is here. Oh, Nashwa. Romeo's alongside Laura this morning. He's sending prayers to you and your family as well. Dear, dear Nashwa. It's lovely that, yeah, it's not just when we're streaming and it's when we're not here that we think about one another too. Definitely, definitely. Definitely. So what do you think about me fabricking some of the, I made this with you guys. How do you think it would be if I fabric things down? Or do you think I need to sew things on? Oh, thank you. You just started your fabric journal. You did. You did. Mrs. Gigi, correct me if I'm wrong. Your journal, it's a journal for joy, was it? Or a friendship journal? What did you call it? And it was a mix of fabric and wasn't it? And paper, which I thought was wonderful, wonderful to mix. I might do that next time. Good morning, Elizabeth. How are you? Oh, lovely. Are you on Easter break, Elizabeth? Elizabeth will be getting her videos done, and won't you today? if you're on Easter break or you're having time with the family because you've been working very hard, supporting your daughter, which is lovely. You have an unfinished fabric journal, of course. Oh, but I love to start new projects because I love to have new things on the go because you never know how you're going to feel. Did anybody say they've tried Fabric? Shall I agree, Renee. Oh, so Janet's trying. Oh, right. Okay. Janet is trying to take the easy way. Okay, Renee and Elizabeth say yes. Oh, you filmed yesterday. You're relaxing with your hubby today. What size is your fabric journal and your pages, says Bonnie. Let me get a ruler. Look at me, all organised now. I love that. Do you know, it takes a while when you read chat. Sometimes you're doing something and then I think, I saw a name and I didn't say hello. There's Barbara. Lovely Barbara, chicken pot pie, came into the chat, said hello, and I didn't say hello back. It does go in my head. And sometimes after the stream, I think, oh, I didn't say hello. Hi, Barbara. Oh, I am so sorry that I ignored you. I don't mean to. Come on in, and welcome. I presume that you are relaxing, having breakfast, and yes, that you had a wonderful holiday season. It's your happy journal. And also started to crochet a cover for a true fabric journal. Also, your happy journal is a mix, and then you're going to do a crochet, a crab. Oh, it's going to be gorgeous. Glue might stiffen it, says Becky. Yes, thank you. Isn't it wonderful that we get advice? Right. Some pages are smaller, bigger, depending on, and so it's 12, 13 and a half inches by 8.5 inches, and some are smaller. Okay, well, I will just do a quick flip through then, and then I will stop. So it doesn't know what order the pictures are in. So here's my lovely Laura cover. So what have I got? I've just been putting some bits together. I might like to, this was from Meljoy. This is a mixture of paper. It's a napkin. I think it's a cluster she's made for me, and with a little button. And I thought that'll be nice sewn on there. So I am going to do some in the week. And oh, do you remember when we made these? This is like a look back at our time that we've been streaming together. Oh, remember when I was with Katie when we were on holiday and we made these ruffles, and I got the idea to make these from Elizabeth in the chat. Were you making them with paper or fabric? I can't remember, Elizabeth, but I do remember that you have a little container full of them and then you use them in your journaling. Coming back now, coming back to me. So I showed you this a while back. That was from my Auntie Jennifer. And in the chat, let me just check something on my computer here. Yes, there we are. I don't want an AVG update. We decide, Teresa said, and Roy, that this quilt stitching from my Auntie Jennifer was the pineapple. And I contacted my Auntie Jennifer and she said, correct, you were correct. This is the pineapple. This would be a nice one for you, Elizabeth. There's actually a quilting block called the pineapple. Isn't that? Oh, Do you remember that? And you made ruffle clusters. Mm. Oh, and you learned that. And Katie got into making them. Yes, you remember. I got the idea from Elizabeth in the first place. Yeah, that takes us back. Katie will be on the replay later, but she was on nights last night, so she's resting. She's sleeping hopefully today. And it's got lots of fabrics on. Let me just say, so we've got the pocket page, more of these fabric tabs, and you can see it grow. And we made these, didn't we? Not long ago. So I popped those in. Ooh, and I thought I would have an ethnic-y feel page. These are my fabrics from Meljoy. And there's a wonderful fabric of a lady carrying water or a pot on her head, and some African style fabric and clusters that Melanie's made for me. Some more, and some lovely ethnic-y feel ruffle there. Oh, there's that one. Ooh, and this reminds me, we were doing some printing on tea bags, so they're quite fabricy, aren't they? So I'm going to do some more of those. I thought it would just be nice to pin it together, and then I can start sewing with you, and then I shall sit on the settee and relax and watch some replays. There's Dorinda. Good morning, Dorinda. So nice to see you. Oh, come on in. If you haven't seen Dorinda's lovely video where she's explaining about her channel and what's going on in her life at the moment, do hop over to Dorinda's channel. Oh, there's Rebecca. Hi, Rebecca. There's some beautiful vintage. This is a quilt piece, and this was in my slow stitch to go kit, so very pleased with. And another. So nothing is stitched in yet, so it's a little bit, I'm rehearsing things. So that's the fabric envelope we made the other day, and this is my Sophia page. So I have pinned some of the fabric here. And Dorinda, you love Sophia's fabric. I have a peacock here. You love peacocks, don't you? Elizabeth, yes, dear Freddie. He's exhausted. Sam's on Easter holidays. Oh, Sam's on Easter holidays at the moment. Oh, we've been to the show. We've been up to the shows. You can if you go up there, you get a really good view of London. So that is wonderful. So we got back late. Freddie's exhausted. We got back late, and then my laptop wouldn't charge, and dear. Janet, good morning. Now, what was our lovely Laura calling you? Yoda. on Laura's wonderful second birthday. Oh, Janice. Oh, are you working today? Because it's not a bank holiday for you, is it? It's a bank holiday for us. Oh, I know it's not, because my neighbour Sandra works for an American company. So she's working today. Here's my lovely Sophia page. So what I'm going to do is sew, and then I presume I can still sew on this side, but just don't go through. I'm still working it out in my mind. Any tips, shout them out at me. Please do. Yes, unfortunately work. And you're so kind of you to come in and throw links in as well. And we keep you company while you get ready for work, Janice. And maybe later when you're at work. Who knows? We've been any interesting articles at work lately, Janice? Oh, Dorinda's so in love with the Sophia fabric. I know, silky, and it's just going to be a joy. And I'm literally just going to, no special embroidery stitches, just slow stitching. This was in my kit. I found this interesting fabric. They're books, Peter Pan. And what other books have we got? Oh, Grimm's Tales, Rumpelstiltskin, Pinocchio. Oh, look, and a little peacock. Another peacock there. How wonderful. This is a little offcut. Books on a bookshelf. I thought that would be nice. And, ooh, when I got those rainbows that I got, and I sent a few to our lovely Laura, the fabric rainbows, I got myself some lovely pom-pommy trim. Isn't that fab? Be great for a big cushion, but I just got a little bit for my journal. Is there Roy there? Oh, where's Roy? Oh, I loved your crazy use of fabricy bits. Loved it. Absolutely loved it. I'm making a fabric journal, so I'm going to be using up lots of bits. I suppose, Renee, I could use the machine to sew some of these things in now. And I made, these are things that we've made online. There's our little bird and our little cat. Sometimes things and keep them myself, but a lot of the time things go. But sometimes I remember to keep some because I've had it in mind to make a fabric journal for quite a while. Oh, there's our Barbara. Oh, Barbara Chicken Pot Pie. I do apologise for ignoring you earlier. And Rhonda. Rhonda, how are you? How are you and the family? Oh. You're sanding a butcher's block. Oh, wonderful. Are you sanding it by hand, Roy? Finish oil on the top, which is an edible grade oil. I do that to the kitchen table sometimes. Yes. Oh, Deborah Joy says, ambitious, Roy. But when Roy's not sewing, it's a lovely, lovely doily. Mrs. Gigi, was that from you and your daughter? Or was it another? I got two of these. Don't know quite where the other one was. Was that one from you and your daughter? I love it. There's bits and pieces. And I collect these as well. These are all I could find, but yes. So, oh, and I've made a lavender bag. So it smells nice as well. A lavender bag in with my ruffles, so they smelt nice. So yes, it's just a case of I can sew them in. So I'm going to do a little bit of sewing now, just so I'm doing some when you're here with me. I do like to think of things being done when you're here. So we had a wonderful time at Laura's 2-year anniversary of being on YouTube. Wonderful. I watched the replay and it was great because chat was up. So I'm nosy. I didn't miss anything. It was wonderful, wonderful, wonderful time and a wonderful celebration. And our wonderful Beth has been on YouTube 2 years as well. She said that she came on at the same time as you. Oh, me. You're watching from your TV but wanted to post and say hi. Me, hi. I love to say to Laura, I love to tease Laura, and I usually say, oh, I've got you on the big TV. And she usually says, no, oh no. Looking for a tissue now. Oh dear, where did my tissue go? Oh dear. Oh, it was so chilly today. Wasn't it, Freddie? Made that nose run this morning, didn't it, darling? Oh. Oh, Laurie B, good morning. Hi. Oh, so nice to see you. Oh, Suze, now that's my memory for you. Have I said good morning to you, dear Suze? I'm going to say it again because I wouldn't want to not say hello to you, Suze. Oh, I can look at the chat more now because I'm not giving you this. I'm sewing. So good morning, dear Suze. And if I have missed you, come pop into the chat again. Oh yes, so are me. I love that. I love to sit back, relax. Are you creating anything? Oh no, you can't chat. Don't worry. No. While you're listening, I can imagine that you're sitting on the settee, relaxing. Of course, it's an early start for you. Linda, hi, good morning. Oh, how are you? Do come in. Do come in. We're just doing some sewing. There's Sue saying good morning to me. Linda, do I recognise your name? Or is it your first time here? Or are you going to say, I've been here a lot? Am I putting my foot in it? I know. I know. Isn't it lovely? Wonderful friends together. I know. I know. Thank you. I appreciate that you're here with me and we're here with one another. I love that. Do you know, if I can encourage you to gather some lavender in summer, because I can really smell that, it gives like another sense to the book, the sense of smell. How lovely. Linda, oh, how wonderful. Your first time, and look at your first time and you're with these wonderful people. Oh, how lovely, Linda. How did you find me? That's so lovely. Betty, good morning. Oh, I'm so glad you were saying hi to people. You were in the chat before. I know, Nettie, so nice to see you. I missed you all. I was devastated. I woke up on Sunday morning. I woke up about 4 o'clock and I thought, I was all confused. I thought, what's the time? Last time I thought I was listening to Ben on his stream thinking, oh, I've got to stay awake for 11 o'clock because I don't want to miss my lovely Beth. And then the next minute it was 4 o'clock in the morning and I had missed Beth. And Beth was streaming for four hours, but oh dear, I caught up on 2 hours of Beth's stream where she was doing the journaling by 5. So fun if you want to go back on the replay. You've seen one of your videos on replay, but it's your first time on live. Now, Linda, did we talk? That's why I was querying, have I spoken to you? Did I speak to you in comments maybe? Oh, I'm so glad you caught me live. Is it the slow stitching you like, or the mixed media, or journaling? I try to do a mix of things. And you know, you'll always find a welcome here because like all the other girls that have streams here and make videos here, there's always such a welcome. Linda, have you managed to find any of the other people in the chat? There's lots of people here that have that have channels. If you want to pop in your links, if you want to pop in your links or other people's links, do, and help Dorinda We are a lovely, caring community. Oh, both for you. Oh, here's Aunt Bex. Oh, you've been here and you're running to cook several meals and can't stay. Oh, our lovely Aunt Bex. Yes, yeah. I do hope that you've been able to have a little bit of a rest over the bank holiday, and that I was in your fantastic Fibsville room, Facebook room on Thursday, and I didn't manage to get online for any of the rest of that. But it was, yeah, it was lovely to see people. Thank you for facilitating this community, a community builder. Oh, Roy. I think we all support one another, don't we, Roy? We really do. Oh, look, here's some channels hopping into the chat, and the chat will be there later as well, Lynn, if you want to go back, and you can press on some of these links and find where you can spend more time with some of our lovely friends. Oh, Laurie said you loved Roy's button video. Laurie, Roy's got another video up. Creating quilts with quilt squares with little bits and pieces of fabric. Fantastic, right up our street. Let's sew this tab on, shall we? I'm approaching this like I do my paper collage. I haven't got any plans. Oh, apart from just putting rough bits and pieces together, no plans. And it's just going to be random stitching. I quite like this stitching that our wonderful Lizzie has been doing, that borrow stitch where you go all the way down. I got some out of a magazine to inspire me as well, where you just keep going across with all the stitches. It's like the Japanese stitch, isn't it, Suze? That's to inspire me. And Lizzie, a frog, and she did the stitching. She did the borrow stitch, I think. You could call it the running stitch. Here's Vanessa. Good morning, Vanessa. Welcome, welcome. Come on in, come on in. Gosh, if you want to have some tips on organising, nip over to Vanessa's channel. It's wonderful to see how she puts her projects together, making lists, putting things together, and then keeping things in a box. Oh, do you know, you've inspired me, Vanessa. Let me scrape the chair. I got some of these gauze bags, and of course, yes, Aunt Bex, I could be making my own. Now I know, now I've had my lesson. I think I'm going to, that you inspired me, Vanessa. I'm not going to put it in a basket, but when I finish the projects, I put them in these bags like my crochet, and I will put this all in there. And then that's great, because then I can just grab this along with my slow stitch kit and I'm ready to go. Oh, because I can go up to Ben's now. Oh, thank you. You're sharing channels. Thank you, dear friends, for doing that. Woohoo! Roy, you are a star, says Malaya. Oh, you are. Oh, goodbye. Bye, Janice. It was so nice that you to see so much of you at Laura's party. It was so nice. You were there, you were able to be there for all of it. You were so great. Have a good day, Janice. Keep safe. Have a good day, Janice. Bye. Thank you for being here. Well, I got them on eBay. They're called gauze bags. I got them on eBay, but now I think I got these a while back when I was thinking about organisation, but now I would get an old pillowcase and make my own, because now I've had almost a sewing lesson from our wonderful Aunt Bex. But the good thing about these is you can see through them, and my system, I've got them hanging on the door handles. I've got my crochet ones hanging on the door handles in the lounge, because that's where I'll sit and watch all you lovely people with my feet up. And then in here I've got some projects ready to go and middle of. Yeah, so Teresa, they are quite good. Or if you maybe you've got some fabric of your own that you can make them yourself. Oh, oh, Roy. Everybody's giving Roy compliments, and rightly so, with his 3 cameras. And there's just me with my 1 camera gaffer taped here at a jaunty angle. Elizabeth says she's so glad she caught us, even if it's just a bit. Oh, I think it's lovely. You've been with us for quite a while. And you'll watch the replay, as you've got to run errands before work tomorrow. Oh, yes, because you go back to work tomorrow. Yes. Oh, thank you, Elizabeth. And it's lovely for you to catch up with your dear friends as well. It's lovely. I'm just facilitating a nice little place for us to be. Yes. But so I think I'm going to put this away for now, because I've just been chattering on. I will do some of this sewing with you, and May, thank you and for the advice on sewing, not gluing. Thank you. I'm glad I brought it out. And this is just to say, and I don't think I'm going to bind it till I've finished, and then I could actually just take individual pieces around with me. Oh, I was just about to say why this is so great to have projects ready to go now. We've come out of major lockdown, and 6 people were allowed to go in each other's garden. We were in Ben's garden on Friday, so I took my crochet. And yesterday we were in Matt's garden. A little bit too busy to do any craft. Oh, we went for walks in the park, and Freddie had a lovely day. So there we are, my slow stitch to go kit. There we are. And I don't think I'd have remembered to do that if I hadn't have seen you come into the chat there, Violet. Vanessa. That's who else I've seen coming into the chat. Violet, hi. It was so nice to see you on Thursday in Aunt Beck's room in Fibbsville. Really nice to see you. And I'm sad that I couldn't join you for the rest of the time, but I was resting my little head the rest of the time, because on Friday I got together with neighbours and family, and Sunday I got together. So when I wasn't with people, I was resting my little head from trying to take in all the conversations. Violet says, you had a good time, didn't you? Yes. Yeah, that's really nice, and it's great in the rooms because you don't have to tap. You tap in the chat. You can just chat face to face. If you don't have to be face to face. And just have your sound on. Look what I found on our walk, Violet. A little wild violet. Isn't wonderful? I love the way they bend round at the top. Isn't that beautiful? A little violet for Violet. And there were some little white ones as well. And I'm going to press that and hopefully remember to send it to our lovely Violet. Laura, yes, rest my head. I don't usually like to miss out. You know me, I like to be in this. Oh, but one thing I was determined, I wasn't going to miss out on catching Laura's lovely, Angie's lovely yo-yos. And I didn't at Keisha's sale. Now, I'm going to have a nice snack. It's snack time. Where's Kimberly? I haven't seen Kimberly. When I get the snack out, I think, where's Kimberly? Where's beef? Oh. Oh, thank you. My friend from my craft club bought this for me. It's nice, isn't it? With all its dangly bits and lace as well. Do you know, Dorinda, I wouldn't, you know, if we were in the craft club, I wouldn't put this on the back of my chair because I think you'd be taking that to cut up to do some slow stitching, wouldn't you? It's snack time. It's time. Yes, get yourself a coffee. Oh, Violet, are you saying, oh, at the Violet I picked? You've got the most amazing name, Violet. Oh, listen. Freddie, oh, that's my. Freddie says, me. You were saying, it's lovely, isn't it, Violet? I will press it. I put it on the top there, so I won't forget. Freddie is waiting. He just gave a little whine. I know. You know. And Cheryl's not here. Our gorgeous Cheryl's sister is not here to remind us. So good job. You'll speak up. Speak up, young Freddie. Are you going to sit down for this, or are you just? He's very tired. Can you imagine that he was running around for about 5 or 6 hours in Mac's garden yesterday, weren't you? Yeah. There you go. You don't want to get off your chair. Do you want to eat it there? No. No. Oh no. He doesn't trust us, lot. He doesn't trust us with that snack. He's taking it away. Oh. Oh, I've missed out on a Laura stream as well, haven't I, Barbara? Oh. Oh dear. I will catch up. Oh yes. Oh, Dorinda says she'd wear it for a bit first. Just cut a few and we wouldn't notice. Oh dear. Lola does that as well, takes her treat away with her. Let me just wash my hands here. Oh dear. So what have I got for snack today? I have got Shrewsbury biscuit, or another name for them is Easter biscuits. And it's a very old-fashioned. Shrewsbury is a town, a medieval town. It's quite near Wales. And a Shrewsbury biscuit is, oh, and of course our biscuits aren't scones. We've had this discussion before. They're cookies, aren't they? You'd call it a cookie. And it's got a glaze on the top with egg white, and then you sprinkle sugar before you bake it. And I make these every Easter, and I remember taking these for picnics when the children were young. There's a Shrewsbury in MA. Is MA Massachusetts? Or am I completely wrong? Ah, well, there's a lot. There's a Croydon. I live in Croydon, UK. There's actually a Croydon in America as well. Good morning to our Japanese friend. Good Konnichiwa. We are fine and welcome. Oh, and you always write a little bit more English each time. That's wonderful. Thank you. Bambi, who you haven't seen in a while, sent you a scarf to cut up and you still wear it. Yes, that's true. Yes, some things are too nice to, yes, cut up, aren't they? Mm. Oh, it is a lovely group of people. Oh. Oh, Picchio. Picchio, welcome, welcome. Freddie's back. Yes, so that's a Shrewsbury biscuit. And it's not for you though, Freddie, dear. Many a huddled up picnic with hot chocolates. And let me move that so it doesn't fall down, darling, because you're having a little water. Hot chocolate in a flask and Easter biscuits. Ben still loves to have these. A nice soft cookie. I'll eat the rest later, so I'm not. Oh, you're learning more English each time, Picchio. Oh, how wonderful of you. Picchio found us one time when I put in my title of creating my Japanese journal. That was wonderful. The one that our lovely Donna Matei made. Oh, and I do hope you are recovering, Donna. Let me show you what have I been up to this week. I had a wonderful card from my niece. Isn't that gorgeous? Cherry blossom. That would actually go nice in my Japanese journal, wouldn't it? Later, says Laura, she chowed her donut. Oh, Laura, that's so lovely. And why not? Why not? I don't blame you. I don't blame you. Oh, Ikio says it's awesome. Yes, my sister-in-law took this one. My lovely niece, Katie, sent me a card and wrote me a letter. Thank you, Katie. I'm going to put that in my journal. And I had some happy mail. How? Oh, I'm so fortunate. I had happy mail from Christina Woodward. Now we know Christina. Christina is Christina's Crafty Shack. No, what's Christina's web? Oh, it's gone. What's her YouTube channel? Christina's Shack. It used to be Christina's Craft Shack, and now it's Christina's Shack because she says she does lots of different things. ATC. Isn't that lovely? Yes, Christina's Shack. A collection of ATCs, people's artwork. And if you just don't feel very well or very inspired, you can just flick through, and it's just so lovely to look at all the ones that you've received from other people. And oh, look, there's one from Ali, and it just reminds you of people. I love ATCs. Thank you. Thank you very much, Christina. Christina will be on the replay, but for now it's 3 o'clock in the morning where Christina is. So Christina will get up tomorrow and she'll get in the flower delivery van and she'll have me on in the background. And Christina sent me some painty papers. Thank you, Laura. It's no, not a she shed, a she shack. Thank you, Laura, for putting in our dear Christina's channel. And some gorgeous painty papers and the envelope. So what I decided to do, because this was our lovely Janet USA's idea, when I receive painty papers, Christina's channel is fun, and I love to see how different people make their glue books. Not one person does things the same, and I love that. I make a little painted paper wonky house for people, and I made it probably looks a bit wonky, a wonky Christina's shack, and the envelope, it was white with printed, and I've just put some watercolor on it. But if you listen to Christina's channel, you can hear, she's in Australia, you can hear the kookaburras in the background. Her house is surrounded, thank you, Janet, it was your idea. Her house is surrounded by rainforest. And I'm always wanting to say to Christina, I'd love a little tour, but I'm not quite sure whether it's the sort of forest you can walk through, because you have poisonous snakes and spiders, don't you? Oh, Laura's talking to Zena. Zena, you're making those waterfall envelopes. Oh, that Zena did on stream. Zena, hello. If I've ignored you coming into chat, thank you, Laura, for saying that Zena's there. Good morning. Kookaburra sits on the old gum tree, merry, merry king of the bushes see. Laugh, kookaburra, laugh, kookaburra gay your life must be. That's what we were doing in Beth's group, weren't we? We were singing. And I've put lots of windows, and this is one of those fancy windows that open up. I don't know whether that's what he's got, but I imagine that if you lived somewhere like that, but because it's in Melbourne, and it's rainforesty, I think our Christina gets a lot of rain, don't you, Christina? So my lovely wonky houses made from the paper, that just clips on there. And what I'm going to do with the rest of the painty paper is, and a little note with a heart-shaped paper clip. Oh, absolutely fab. That's going to go in my heart box. So I like to give people hearts and put them on, because I'm going to cut out some painted paper hearts from Christina's painted paper. And that goes there. Thank you. Thank you, Christina. Oh, more painty paper. I don't know whether it's painty or inky. I'm not sure. Wonderful, wonderful pattern. You sing that to the kids when you sub, and you can go in a round and you start at different times, don't you? Look, Zena, you're not the only one that can sing on your stream. Zena is a professional singer. Now, Liz and I, we sing because we've always sung to the various people, whether it's children or elderly people that we work with. Zena's boy, you sing as well. You went and sang, didn't you, for a very special occasion the other day. Zena's channel is called, I've written it down because I've only just learned this. I put them two together, the Sassy Crafter. I didn't know that. I follow the Sassy Crafter on Instagram and follow Zena in chats, and I've only just put the two together. Ah, here's Meljoy. Happy Easter, Meljoy. Our weather can't. Well, let's talk about the weather, Melanie. We're British. Our weather can't make its mind up. Yesterday, in the garden, T-shirts. This morning, cold, windy, tiny flurries of snow. It was so funny. It's gone now, though. And these, I've got some ATCs from Angela Snyder. And Angela is in Beth's group. Thank you very much, Angela. I will treasure these. Meljoy, the other day I was showing some of the books I've got and how wide they are, because I've got a lot of lovely ETC cards from you, haven't I? I'm going to put these both in here. Thank you very much. I love them, absolutely love them. Everything has beauty. Thank you. Oh, and this one says make a difference and love. I love it. You can see the layers that have gone on behind here as well. I love that. And this is stuck on. Love it. Make a difference. Those are lovely words for us today. I'll put that there and I can read that out later, actually. Thank you. And that was, I had an envelope. I haven't tidied up my desk this time because I thought, no. I don't want to tidy up my desk. I'm just going to be me. A lovely, lovely envelope of goodies. A lovely envelope. I've made a page in my journal as well. And a lovely, where is my journal? Somewhere. A lovely envelope of goodies. And I've put them together. And I'm going to put them there and I'm going to use them. And I will think of you when I use them, Angela. This is my journal where there's Christina's page. And here's a little page that has some, look at the lovely envelope and the love writing that Angela did. Thank you, Angela. And little cards here. And I put celebrate, crafting sister, because when I messaged, it said crafting sister. And Angela's side also goes by the name of Angela Solace, if you're looking for her on the Facebook groups. Tidy, says Barbara. Oh, I know. Well, normally I tidy up a little on the desk, but today I thought, no, I'm going to go full on creative and just be me. Don't tidy. And I got a wonderful, wonderful postcard from Aunt Bex. Look on the back here. Look at this fantastic writing on the back. And chatting to Violet in chat, in the Facebook group, you said that Journey had made fabric postcards, and I thought next week that's something that I'm going to do. I did one and I sent it off, but I can't remember who I sent it to now. But I'll make another one, and this time I'm not going to put it in an envelope. I'm actually going to send it through the post. I probably send it to somebody in England, the first one, to see how it fared. Oh, tidy. It does a bit, doesn't it, Bootsy? Bootsy with all the threads all over the floor. This was from one of our projects. I shrunk it down to make a postcard size. Wonderful. Got me inspired. This is Violet's Violet. Don't lose Violet's Violet. To get my vintage postcards out. I'm going to try scanning them for you, but it's great because it's going to give me ideas of the different text you can get on the back that says postcard. I've got some from 1908 here. I'm going to scan them in. I shall send some off in Happy Mail too. It's good just to use things. Look at this one, birthday greetings. Postcard. To Mrs. Marsh with Betches from DG something. 24th of June, 1931. Some vintage postcards there. And some of them have got interesting Hold on. Where was one that's got some interesting? I want to share that with you because I think that'll be, I will scan it in because it's lovely writing. Hieroglyphics. Have I got to go all, oh, look at this one. Postcard. That would make a gorgeous stitch pattern. Send it, Violet says, send it locally to see how it holds up. Yes, you were saying that was lovely. I sent one before, somebody, a fabric one, but that was in an envelope. I'm going to have a little experiment, but I was concentrating this week on being able to sit with the family in the garden, so I didn't want to get too tired. So I've got some junk mail here. I'm going to make a cardboard postcards today. And I thought I might use prompts. Oh, okay, Renee. Yes, you are excused. Save a seat for Renee. Yes, that's it. Next to you. Yes, next to you. Kimberly, come on in. There's always a seat for Kimberly. There's always a seat for you. Oh, how are you today, Kimberly? You were missed. Oh. I'm shuffling. I'm not looking. There's another hop on Friday. Oh, Laura's going to play along. I'm loving that. Cheryl played along last week or afterwards. Doesn't really matter. It's, for me, I quite enjoy the challenge of doing this when I'm with you. I don't know why. I just do. And it's just a way for you to start the week. Kim sometimes does a picture in her journal. These are my lovely fussy cuts from Tammy H, sorry. I might need those. So, oh, you played last week too. Thank you, Laura. Thank you. You have an AC problem, so you are playing Paul's assistant. Oh, okay. Oh, at least you can mend it yourself. Thank you for popping in to say hi, our lovely Kimberly. I'm not looking. I am just literally counting 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I don't know whether I've picked too many out. I didn't look. And some of the ones we've used before, I put in the drawer, handy dandy little drawer. And if you can it's literally just start the week. You can use it to create envelopes, a journal page, or just sit back and enjoy the chat, everybody. Oh, Candy, yes, no pressure. Candy, I would imagine that you are curled up with the cats just now. Oh, I'm loving this one. How come this came up first? As if by magic, add colour. I did so well, love. Candy, thank you so much for joining in. Let me just share with you, add colour. You go. Let me share what else I'm doing on because I love my drop sheet so much. I taped some labels on there. So when I'm creating and painting, I'm also making labels. I'll show you here. So this is what they come out like. I put some glitter on them. So you have some labels in your journal or in your Happy Mail. Or I can put some on my postcard maybe. So, and I also put some low-tack tape on. It's the book mending tape. I had this left over from when the boys were young, and I put that on my drop sheet too. Ew, I haven't looked at it yet. You'll need to use sticky glue, and that made some washi tape. So I'll put that there for now. Just put that, sticking it on the drawer handle. That was just idea. That's what I was doing on my drop sheet this week. Angie's there. Welcome back. Yes, Angie. Oh, thank you, Tina. I don't know what made me think of that. Add colour, so that means you can just do anything. You can do anything. I've watched your replay, Tina, and I loved it. Oh, look, yellow. I am so into yellow. Now, you can get your paints out if you like, but for me, I've covered up the words and things with gesso and a few book pages because I didn't want the words showing through. Let me get that out. You might want to put a bit of gesso down first as well. It can be magazine pages, anything. As Laura would say, do your own thing, chicken wing. Is Cole on Easter break now? And I love the journals you're making for Defy. The journal, a five signature journal. Is it birds and flowers or just birds? Ooh, lovely. Lovely. That's on deli paper, so it's showing through onto the words. It's handy to have your painty papers, so you can just. Ooh, look at this. Fab, pink. Oh, I'm going to get this terry ruler out. This was just one of the things I bought years ago when I was scrapbooking. Oh, the boys are on break. Good. That's good to hear. Oh, that's hence you can be here, because sometimes you've got quite busy. Ooh, lovely. Oh, Angie's saying one big hello to everybody. And a wonderful big hello back to you. I know you've been supporting Keisha all weekend, haven't you? And your cards that you made are absolutely wonderful. I've never been in a live sale before. Sometimes doing new things makes one feel nervous. Do you find that? I was determined. I bought 2 of Angie's amazing cards, so I will be able to show you all. And some yo-yos. We always hear Angie's making cards or yo-yos. Are you making them today? Lovely cards. And Roy, it's like the material. We end up with all these little bits and pieces, but those can go on the envelopes. Oh, I didn't get any yo-yos. Oh, well, I'm not used to how live sales work. I pressed and whatever. That's fine. Always another time if I didn't manage to purchase any, because you make more, don't you, Anne? And I know this is a postcard, and I think I might, if it's not got too bumpy, I might be able to send it through the post just as a proper postcard. Ooh, that painty paper. Who was this from? I don't think that was from me. Now don't let our lovely Popo see this, because it's pink. Otherwise I'll be having emojis in the chat. There we are. It's just something nice about getting the glue out. Something nice about being here with you. I just feel so relaxed and I love it. Laurie, there's our Laurie. Oh, Laurie's always making up stock for her Etsy shop and for the cooperative. You're making yo-yos today. You've almost 200. Well, I will get some another time. Another day, isn't there, Angie? It was very late for me here, Angie. I just happened to work in the middle of the night. And I thought, oh, I've gone to sleep and I've missed Angie. And I just tuned in. And I hadn't. Oh, I missed what Roy was saying. What have you been up to, Roy? Yes, Janet, Angie is our yo-yo queen. And also, love your cards. Love them. I think they might make lovely small journal covers. That's what I have in mind. So I'm going to put my painting paper flow away. Always very handy. Oh, don't squash Violet. For goodness sake, I'm squashing Violet. Don't squash Violet before she goes in the flower press. There we are. Pop the lid on the glue, shall I? Just in case. Oh, Renee's back. Oh. Tina's saying good morning to everybody. Right, colour. Ooh, what next? Add magazine page. So add a magazine or a book, it could be anything, and use page 51. So get yourself a magazine. I have, if you've already torn out page 51, just go to the next page. Up at page 51, I'm actually writing the prompts down. If Vanessa's listening in the background, I'm trying to be organised. Let's see if I've got a 51. I've been tearing out of this magazine. This is my latest little one, my subscription. I love it. As soon as I get it, I start tearing it up. Sticking it in my journal and on envelopes. Oh, 51 is all just about subscribing. So what is? Oh, interesting. Okay. I'm going to the page. I'll tear page 51 out. Oh, how interesting. It's about baking. Oh, do I want? Is that page? See, look, I'm thinking I don't want that page. 51. No, that was there. So that's 51. But that's this. Oh, look, I'm cheating now because I don't want that page. Why don't you turn that page out? I'm looking now. Maybe you can do a better job than me. Okay, I've torn page 51 out. Let's see what I can find. Don't cheat, Jenna. Can you see me trying to cheat? I know. You didn't realise. Did you, Barbara? I'm having to get a little bit more organised. Oh, Janet, yes. Add colour. I'm not going very fast. I'm just enjoying being with everybody, to be quite honest. Add colour and add a magazine page. If you want, use 51. If you want to challenge yourself, you can use what's on the other side as well. Right, let me see if there's any words. Choice is a nice word. There's a lady making, that's a simnel cake. We had simnel cake on Friday, a very British lady. Oh, how wonderful. Regional baking has a rich history of flavours and traditions. Well, there we are. She is rather splendid, isn't she? Shall we pop her on? Yes, let's pop her on. She's dressed in a 1940s sort of style. We'll have her. We'll have a slice of cake as well. She's rather lovely. I'm just going to tack her down because I might want to put some things underneath or over the top. That's the great thing about this, because I would have never, you just don't know what's going to happen. I would have never, isn't she? She's absolutely gorgeous. Oh, well done. That's it, Kimberly. Kimberly's rushing in and out. I can always message you on Twitter. Ew, okay. And I'm going to have the words baked in Britain, because Mrs. Gigi always says at the end we can add words. So I'm going to add baked in Britain. Oh, it could be a recipe postcard. And I'm just going to tear this cake. Very appropriate to get a postcard from Janet, and it's got a slice of cake on it, I think. There we are. Slice of cake. Actually, I can put the words down now, can't I? Beautiful and pensive, says Gail. See, I'm not the only one reading the dictionary this morning, Barbara. Lovely words, Gail, dear. There we are. I'm just going to tack those down like that. And what else? What other words? I'll keep those words there. Baking. Ooh, right, okay. Right, next one. Next one. They're just little tags and bits. Next one is frame. Oh, create a frame around your picture or around your card. Create a frame. Ooh, prompt 3. Create a frame. I think that in that case, I think I might get very bold and put her down completely and put the frame around her. She's thinking. What do you think she's thinking? Obviously, and ones I can read out. Oh, it's not very sticky glue. Oh. There we are. What do you think she's thinking? There's a little challenge for you. What is she thinking? Shall I eat that cake? I don't know. Yeah, what colours for a frame? There's some stickers there that Melanie made. Meljoy. Ew, pink. Oh, but she's got a lovely greeny, peacocky sort of feathery thing going on there. I'm looking for colours. So I'm just going to get that out there. In UK-ish. Oh dear. Oh, I don't know. UK-ishness sayings. I can't remember whether you said whether you'd ever visited. We might have had that conversation before, whether you'd ever visited England. I might have to put some. Well, I think if this is going to go straight through the post, what I will need to do is put some PVA or varnish on it, just to make sure everything's stuck down. Oh, yes. Who's doing? Yes, Beth did a wonderful JB5, didn't she? On Saturday. I'm halfway through the replay. Beth would love to see them, definitely. Stick that down and frame this wonderful woman. Thank you, Jana. Oh. You've got a day to do some creating today, Angie. Isn't that lovely? Just gentle tearing, and this makes her blend into the background. This is jelly prints on deli paper. Oh, let's just get another little bit. So I had a lovely, because Sam's off work this morning, I had a lovely walk with Sam. It was really nice, because normally we're rushing a bit, ready to get back for tea, but it was just nice. We went that little bit further afield. It's lovely. And we can walk. We live in a really busy town, city, which you're going to see on one of my next videos. She's framed now. And what sort of frame do I want on this one? I think on this one, I'm just going to use, oh, let me show you what I treated myself to. Look at this. When I got the yellow, I treated myself. They've got these big Posca pens, and I treated myself. Thanks, Janet. Thank you, my pensive lady. Oh, thank you. I'd have never chosen to cut her out. So this game is good. I love it. I love it. So I treated myself to the yellow. Because who was using yellow? Oh, Deborah Adams used the. I'm blaming you, Deborah. the yellow, and that shows up a little bit. I'm doing pink on pink though. No, but I just wanted to show you. I thought I'll just buy one and I'll see what they turn out like. I do love Posca pens. No, me too, Jana. I have a little collection that I've been getting since I started watching people on YouTube. Thank you, Laura. It is nice to treat ourselves sometimes, isn't it? Yes, yes. And then it's got this big, I don't know what, I think maybe they're for writing on chalkboards, but, and the nice thing about it is it's quite watery. And if you go through, say, let me just go through here, like the yellow and the green still show up underneath. Isn't it fab? Fab, fab, fab. So I've been going round, oh, I've sent them off. I've been going round envelopes with them. I know not everybody likes pink though. So I'm just framing that. Pink on pink, just because I wanted to show you the Posca pen. But obviously you don't have to have the Posca pen. You could just use pink paint or, but that was nice. Ah, the next one is use washi. That's just on an old. Sometimes, I'm going to admit to you, for me, I like to send off the art to people. When I do things in I made a journal, it's more the process. And then I enjoy flicking back and then doing doodles. And then, oh, that pen doesn't work. And then I sometimes take the journal apart and make ATCs, and I made the prompt cards from a journal because I think it's just a art journally sticky. I saved some of them, but some of them I just think, oh, I'm just going to repurpose them. Does anybody else do that? Right, so washi. Ooh, lovely. So, how nice. What sort of washi would our gorgeous lady like? Now, I'm like Laura, I've got a little collection of washi, but I keep some in a drawer nearby and then I swap them round. Let me see if I can find a washi that our lovely lady would like. Let me see. Oh, what do you know? I've got this one that my sister-in-law got for me and I love it. It's umbrellas. I really don't know whether umbrellas go with this lady, but I'm just going to give it. Ah, Zena, yes, yeah, we were chatting about you, talking about your stream and the fact that you're a singer, and I did some singing but obviously it wasn't professional. Oh, nice to see you, Zena, dear. Zena went out the other day. Were we on Mrs. Gigi and Friends and Vanessa's channel? We were having a chat, and was it? I think it was. And it was so lovely to chat to Zena because she was actually going out. You know, and think, oh, what are you going to wear? Are you going to eat? So you're going to have a little tipple when you get there? All the aunties were chit-chatting away to you, weren't they, Zena? It was lovely. It was lovely for us just to chat away like that. I've given her umbrellas. Don't ask me why. Washi, that's it. Create a frame. And then the next one is washi, Janet. Here's Journey. Hi. We've been talking about you, Journey. Were your ears burning in the most wonderful way? I'm just going to stick these on here now. That's it. Just stick them down. Because Violet was telling us that you made I'm making postcards today. People can make whatever they like, but you made a fabric postcard and sent it to Violet, and she showed me on the Facebook group, on the Facebook room, and she still treasures it. So I think during the week, I'm going to try and have a little go at making another fabric and maybe putting it through the post like you did to Violet. I see our lovely Deborah Joy still with us. That's so lovely. How are you, Deborah? Are you going to be able to have a lovely week of crafting week? I do hope so. This is washi tape from my Ben. Ben gave me this, and he said he got me food, cake and tea related washi. He said, I hope that you'd be able to use this on stream, Mum. Look at it. It's got teapots. It's also got days of the week as well. Teapots and cups of tea. Oh, a lovely casting washi. It's on paper at the back. You peel the paper off. So Ben, if you are in the background and working away, thank you. And I'm using the washi on stream. Peeling it back. There we are. There, lovely. And I will actually, I'll give you another. Oh, look at that. Oh, look. Can I just do that? Yes. Can I just rip it randomly? Yes. You can, because it's your washi tape. Look at that. A tea card with a playing card in it. Actually, that would be nice for Beth, because is making Alison's journal. Let's have a cup of tea. A nice cup of tea. I will. I'll try. I'll send the paper one, and I will send a material one in the post. Fun, just fun. I'm wondering whether did Mary do a cloth one sometime? I can't get that. Do you know, I can't peel the paper off. So because we're running to a little time here, as I know you have places to go. Oh, it's still transparent even when you do that. You have places to go and people to see. And I have a little head to rest. There we are. I'm just going to do that. How lovely. A little teapot. So thank you, Ben, for my washi that I've made a complete mess out of, but I love it. You can see even when I stick it like that, it's still transparent. Afternoon tea. How apt. Oh, first outing. How wonderful. Yes, it's always lovely. It was lovely to get together with the family in the garden, 6 of us. So wonderful. Enjoy, Roy. Yes. Are you going now, Roy? Something green. Something green is the next one. Something green. So that can be a magazine, some more washi. It can be, have I got anything in here? In my little wallet that Tammy H made me. Ooh, lovely. Just pick out anything green. Oh, this is nice. Beautiful. The edge of a napkin. Oh, it is hard when you don't waste things, isn't it? you just keep everything. But I think this little wallet is so lovely for that. And you could make the 3-tiered envelope could become that as well. Ooh. I'm going to put a little bit, just a little bit, glue stick. There's this glue stick here. The other one gone. Oh, here. That one's run down. I need to sort that one out. That just goes across there like that. Something green. And do I want that on there? What else can I find green? Looking through my lovely little envelope of bits and pieces. I need something to do with baking, maybe, or maybe not. That is why this game is good, because you just put things down and then it just seems to work. Because I can also, you can add to this later on. This doesn't have to be the finished thing. This is just to start the week off. It's just Mary does this with her calendar page, doesn't she? It's a warming up exercise. You're warming up like the singer would warm up their throat. Thank you, Janet, for putting the prompts in. You're really good. We've been a group for over 40 years. Oh, that's amazing. And you must have missed each other so much last year. It's come together. Baking in Britain. And here's my wonderful pensive lady. I added a little bit of green. And I don't know where the top is. I will find that later. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 is, you're going to love this one. It's add a fairy. Add a fairy. Oh, that is wonderful. Add a fairy. Oh, now we've had add a human, we've had add a person, add a fairy. I'm trying to think, have I got a fairy to add? Let me see. I have. I've got one of my love Cicely Mary Barker books. Yay, add a fairy. We've had to add a rainbow. And now we've got one just for me. I've got some more pressed flowers in here. Rose bay willow herb. And this is one, I do hope you forgive me, but this is one that I have been taking to bits. Is that okay? Because it probably was falling to bits. Oh, look at the dear little fairy. I shall use that one. Oh, it's quite nice to have it small. Oh, I know. That is the actual rose bay willow herb fairy. And that's why I pressed some rose bay willow herb. She is an amazing illustrator. She comes from Croydon. And when we do our next, what's on the side? No, that's fine. When I do my next hop video, because I missed the last one because I couldn't do the last one because I wasn't ready. I'm making it's only a 10-minute video, but it's got slow stitching involved. And you just can't rush slow stitching. And it's in honor of this author, illustrator, and poet. And she comes from Croydon. She had disabilities and she wasn't able to go to Croydon College for art. She did a correspondence course at the local college. So I'm going to take you round to some of her old stomping grounds. Do some fussy cutting. Oh, look. And if you look very closely, there's a violet there. Isn't that wonderful? Oh, I'm just literally going to put that on there like that. I might actually colour that bit in. How wonderful. And if you haven't got a fairy, maybe you can add anything, but you could go to online and see if you could get a free download. Oh, look at Freddie's setup. he has a rhythm of this stream now. There's a fairy for that one. And I'm going to give you one last prompt. Am I? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, add a fairy. Do you know, I don't think I've gone wrong yet. Zena doesn't have anything fairy. Oh, I know what you can do. You could cut a little person out of a magazine and then cut a butterfly out and put the butterfly. This is what I do usually. Put a butterfly wings on a little person. If you've got a Timmy person, you can do that. But you could cut a little person out of a magazine, Zena. Is that an idea? Or do your own thing. Add a fairy. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. The last one, and then of course you can always add your own words. Oh, that's really weird. I can't see anything written on here. Or is it in silver? Oh, well, that's really weird. I'm just going to pick another one. Hold on, I'm not looking. Music sheet or book pages? Music sheet or book pages? I could have given you that as a blank card, but no, no, no. I shall write something on it. Music sheet or blank or book pages. Or book pages. Thank you. And that's prompt 7. And if you would like to add words, please do. Love to add some positive words, don't you? That's my how. Oh, look at this. Ooh, I've got a whole lot of things on the rose bay willow there, Pip. I think I will do that bit off stream because I think it's probably time. So the last one, add book pages. I shall probably go ahead and add some of these words from here. But it's probably time, isn't it, Freddie? Oh, look at him asleep on that stay-at-home cushion. Was it made for you, that cushion? No, but he loves it. You added words with washi, yeah, sometimes. Oh, that's a nice idea. Oh, is the words on the washi? Because I've got that as well. I've got my Life is a Journey washi tape. Oh, so yes, I will go ahead and do that. But now it's probably time, if you wouldn't mind, pop some numbers in. I'm going to say go. Pop some numbers in, and I'm going to send through the post this week. I'm going to send the postcards away. Candy, I love fairies too. Oh, I really do. We had a fairy door in the fence next door when the children were growing up. So Katie next door used to pop little bits and pieces when they weren't in each other's gardens. I love fairies. I really do. I really do believe in them. I really do. When we go up in the woods, we find the fairy doors. Oh, brilliant. Numbers coming in. I'm loving that. If you've just been in the background, type one in. And Jean, you're in the background but unable to pop a number in, but maybe someone will pop a number in for you. Oh, Mary Beth, hi, how are you? Have you managed to have time with the family over the Easter holidays? Lovely. Yeah, I don't even say the rules anymore. We know it. We've done it so many times. Between 1 and 100. Yes. There's Jean's come in with her own number. Bless you. Oh. So I thought I did this during Mrs. Gigi's stream. And Deborah Joy, I have another word this year as well, and it's called wonder. And I feel since we've had this time of us all being in and stuck in, and that I appreciate nature and little things, say like the little blue tip coming to the feeder, and yeah, wonder. I do look in wonder at things. And this was one of Mrs. Gigi's positive flowers, and she did a fabric prompt game, so you could go back and find that. Later on, like this evening, I'll pop a link in down below, because a fabric prompt was fab idea. You've just woken up. Oh, Mary Beth, bless you. So nice to have you here. It's lovely. I'm glad you got the sleep you needed. Oh, you were mentioning it at the same time. Maybe I got that word from you, Laura, because you went into a car park, I remember, and you were looking at the autumn trees with wonder. You do take, remind me, I want to talk about something like that in a minute, but I must do these numbers before we lose them. It was, yeah, talking about we get in each other's heads, but we do positive all this positivity. I think it's really, yeah, it's really paying off. It's really wonderful, wonderful. Because for me to remember that, Laura, was amazing. It must have had an impact on me. Right, number generator. I said to Sam, should we get the Alexa sorted out? Because I've got a Sonos just there. Generate a number between not 1 and 100. Okay, generate 11. It comes out as number 11. Number 11. And then I just want to tell you about something I've discovered, like a inner thing. Okay, time to grab a shower. Thank you, Jan. Ah, a pleasure, Laura. Yes, yes, of course it is. And we're all going over to Rebecca's later. Could you help me by saying who's nearest to 11? If I scroll back up the chat, I'm always so wary because I don't want to press on anyone and ban them from the room. Who was closest, nearest to under 11? Was it Tina with 9? Chat balance, says Roy. Tina with 9. Tina with 9. I'm loving that. Happy mail to Tina. I'm loving that, Tina. Happy mail is great, isn't it, Tina? It would just be, yeah, it would come just at the right time, I'm sure. Yes, there is Rebecca's link, and that's where we're headed. Just before we're head there, just to say, then talking about where I got the word wonder from, then that was Laura. I found the other day I had something Mary had said in my head, because quite often we have negative thoughts and feelings and we talk to ourselves in a negative way. And I found that I had Mary RTA in my head, and she was saying to me, we're doing art for the joy of it. Just relax. And not that I think because I was getting ready for the stream, but also I knew that I had lots of this family time and that I'd need to rest my head. And Mary, instead of having a negative thought in my head, I had Mary in my head saying, do your art for the joy of it. Oh, it's meant, that's it. Well, that's what Mary says to the people that we do the streams and the videos. Do it fun. Do it for fun. And I thought, oh, that is lovely. That is a wonderful thing to have. Mary was part of my inner voice, doing it for fun. So thanks, Mary. Oh, so I'm going to say goodbye and thank you for joining Freddie. Look at him. He's exhausted after his Easter holidays. Oh, and time spent with Katie and Sandra next door and the family. Oh, absolute pleasure. It's been an absolute pleasure. I was gutted earlier when I thought I couldn't get on. So I'll leave you to put the finishing touches, and I'll be putting the finishing touches. Oh, I like my pensive lady. Goodbye and thank you. Ali, lovely to see you. Oh, I'm so glad you popped in, and I know you'll be on the replay. And I'll message you the prompts, and I will write them down, but that'll be later. And to you all, have a really good week. And it's been so nice to start the week with you. And I will see you in all the chats. And I'm back to normal now. I've had lots of sleep, and I'll be able to chat away with everybody. And I'll see you down at Rebecca's and Liz's. Where's our lovely Gail Ann this morning? Gail Ann, sending you our love. And if Lizzie is well enough to stream tonight, we will see Lizzie on one of her lovely lives tonight. If not, we will catch up on Lizzie's replays and see her when she posts. She'll be posting more videos this week. She's posted some lovely ones this week. So I'll see you. Bye-bye. And goodbye from this tired mutt here. Oh. I'm just reading WhatsApp. Thank you. There's some prompts there. They're there for you, Ali. Thank you, Janet. Oh, Ali. Yes, please rest and feel better soon. Yes, yes. Read Tina above. Oh, right. Okay. Tina, what did you say to me? Sorry. Tina, what did you say? You might have to say it again, Tina, dear. Oh, Tina, I missed what you said. I'm reading it. Don't worry. I'm not going to switch off yet, but everybody else can just drift away and get on with your day while Janet tries to read. I'm not very good at catching. Where's Tina? What did you say to me? Maybe if you wouldn't mind saying it again. Oh, thank you. Thank you very much. Tina says, gift yours to Roy for 1,000 milestone. Oh, I missed that in chat. Oh, that's amazing. Congratulations. Congratulations, Roy. Well deserved. Well deserved. Oh, lovely. I will send it to Roy. And it can go on one of his scrappy things, quilts or something. Lovely, lovely. I will. Lovely. Congratulations. Well done, Tina. Lovely. Right. I really will press that button now and let you go about your day and your week. Thank you. Thank you, everybody. Thank you, dear friends. Oh.